Welcome back, everyone, to the 2017 Smite World Championships live from Atlanta, Georgia. And we have another game coming up here that I'm sure a lot of fans are going to go wild for. It's NRG facing off against Luminosity Gaming, North America's final hope in this competition, and the second game in our NAEU doubleheader. So there's some big matchups here, right, that we have to focus on. Firstly, in the mid. Right? You have Yaman, who's considered to be one of the better mid players, period. Followed by Zeno, who is a player, when I was talking with Taco and Suntouch, it told me that he struggles a little bit in the live event environment. Great player, executes wonderfully online, but when it comes down to it in the trenches, not so much.
Well, to be fair, he has been improving game after game, LAN after LAN, but you're also comparing him to the Season 2 World Champion Yaman, who has such a great supporting cast around him. It makes it a lot easier to have that kind of spotlight.
Yeah, not only is he a world champion, he was the MVP of Worlds last year, so this guy was the best player in the entire world over even people like adapting on his team. That lets you know what Zeno is going to have to deal with.
It's a tough battle ahead of him. And for those of you guys who may not know, maybe you're joining us for the first time here, this team, NRG, the full roster, are the Season 2 World Champions. They're the defending champions here at the 2017 Smite World Championships. I mean, the pressure is on for LG to overcome this one.
This roster has been together for well over 18 months or so. They've won every single LAN in 2016. They're coming off of an 18-game winning streak. If there's ever a time to figure out a way to crack it, LG better have something deep in their sleeves for this one.
Yeah, there's been so much studying done by these teams because everybody knew at some point they were going to have to go against NRG. No matter what bracket you thought you were going to be in, at some point if you wanted to win this tournament, you were going to have to beat NRG, as everybody expected them to get to the finals. Not the finals yet, you're going to have to take them on in the semifinals, but they better have some big strategies in the pocket.
That's right, folks. NRG, you see them there. Emilitu, Iraffer, Yaman, Adapt King, and Dimmy on the solo. This is a roster that has had so much success in competitive Smite. And even past this, I mean, I think the legacy of this squad, of these 5 gentlemen, will live on in the annals of history. As we get ready for the picks and bans, the pressure's on for Luminosity as they ban first.
And now it's time for NRG for their 4th pick. And it is going to be the Awilish, something that Adapting really likes to do early on.
One of his favorite picks. We've seen him perform already on this god during this tournament. No surprises here. It's one of his favorites. He does an immense amount of damage, and he always hits the knockup. You'd think it'd be impossible, but he has like a 90% rate knockup. I totally made that stat up, but that's what I'm allowed to do.
It's Gandhi stats right there. But now Mercury, though, being locked in for masks. That's a lot of mobility there for the jungler coming out of Luminosity. So now, between the Amaterasu and the Mercury, they're going to be able to get deep in the backlines, and now it's here being locked in for Dimmy. This is so important for NRG to save that last pick solo for Dimmy.
NRG's team comp is looking especially scary right now. You know that's exactly the composition that they were looking for, and for them to get their exact draft, I mean, that's pretty hard going against the world champions with their preferred draft.
Okay, well, guys, predictions. Go, quick.
NRG.
NRG.
Whew. Oh, man. Well, the desk is unified here. Let's see how it all goes down, folks. This is our second semi-final matchup. It doesn't get any better than this. NRG from Europe, LG from North America. Who comes out on top? Only one way to find out. Casters, over to you.
Thank you, analysts. NRG on the stage. NRG here in the crowd as the hometown heroes Luminosity take on the defending world champions NRG Esports.
I mean, this is the truest underdog story you could probably get in Smite at this World Championships. I mean, Luminosity should not have even made it here. They only won 2 games, I believe, in their wild card, and it was Yepe here, Mr. Trixtank, and his Orbit boys that actually were able to win the final game against Flashpoint and allow LG to make it here.
But Luminosity's, meanwhile, they've been here. They really proved themselves, and I think they might be able to take off the games of NRG.
And you can see Talaria boots picked up by Mask. And this is one thing that we've started to see here in this tournament is this boot start. And you can see on the other side, NRG, they've got 3 players that have started boots 3 right away. We've seen the strategy from Obey as well. Clearly, they're scrim partners. They've been practicing both of this.
Also, Emilito started the full boot, so I'm confused. Maybe he will not have the same sustain as Barracuda will have with the death toll. So I think that matchup is going to go in hand of Barracuda. Right, and Barracuda know that matchup out, and then he's been playing so much himself, so he's for sure ready for this.
Well, double invade coming out from both teams. Xenotronics and Barracuda going to be pushed down on the left-hand side. Trouble for Xeno. He's actually getting body blocked by iRaffer. One hit. It's Yaman! First blood for NRG.
Yaman through the wall there with the Celestial being pixel perfect hit there by the mid laner of NRG.
What an amazing beat coming from Rafa. This is a huge gap they're getting in the early game. If they keep this up, this is going to be hard time for Luminosity.
Despite the fact of the double invade there, both sides have got their speed and blue buffs. Red buff remains from both teams, so how much farm has really been lost?
But it's not that, it's just Yaman is so far ahead at this point. Having all the mid control, they're going to get both of the mid camps, and they're just going to keep continuing this mid aggressiveness, and it's going to really hurt Luminosity.
Almost baiting other teams into picking the Jingwei early. Dash forward from iRaffer though, knock up onto Jeff Hinla. Could be a little bit of trouble.
Stunned in there, in goes Mask there. They're looking for the pickup here, that Snipe comes through. It's onto Jeff, but Jeff's so healthy at this point with the protections coming out of the Wisps.
That almost went bad for NRG. iRaffer using his dash into the enemy team of Luminosity is not the best idea. He had no getaway before, but just a great show from iRaffer keeping him alive.
Doesn't have a lot of protections online right now. Mask charging his ult here, and he's going straight to the back line.
Taunt in there from iRaffer onto 2 members. There's the ultimate coming out of Emilito. Jeff Hinla low. Jeff Hinla's going to fall down there to adapting. Mistake there from Luminosity.
And that was just Jeff Hinla not expecting 4 men to be there. And basically everybody just collapsed on him when the Mercury went in. Really good play by NRG.
One of the things too is that Dimmy, you know, he had just used his teleport, so it was on cool down. Okay, Yaman. Not enough damage just yet. Gold Fury started up by NRG, and LG nowhere close. Look at this, actually, Luminosity focused on those right side Harpies and invading onto the speed. They still don't know this is going on. I think they would have already been to the speed buff.
And look at this now, Luminosity get a chance to invade the speed buff on the right-hand side. Mask dropping the speed there, looks like Scary D wants to go for the blue buff as well. Dimmy, though, keeping him away from his objective.
Scary D just gonna back off here, and LG not slowing down the pace. I really like this. Scary D on this Amaterasu now in a great spot. Has Breastplate of Valor online. Scary D gonna pop his ult. Dimmy did waste his blink, and Jeff Hinla right around the corner as well. Dimmy has Lawbringer, so he should be okay in this. Jeff Hinla knocked up and pulled through.
Snipe comes through from Yaman as well. Good knock up there for Jeff. Fireshard as well. Jeff in a lot of trouble here between Rafa and adapting. Sonic Boom from Mask is not going to be able to save Jeff Hinla. Yes, it is. Scary D comes through. Adapting falls down. Dimmy in a lot of trouble here. Special delivery from Mask. Special delivery is Dimmy. Scary D with the double.
Mask was waiting for that perfect ult. He got the double ultimate, saved Jeff Hinla. So good by Barracuda.
Oh, Yaman in trouble here in the mid lane.
Right now, and he's gonna pick up the 3rd for LG.
And I'm not sure what's happening right now. Luminosity gets all the jungle. NRG goes to their side of the jungle, goes aggressive. Luminosity just collapsing onto NRG, doing a really good job.
Emilito, did he walk into that? 1v3 right now. He's actually pushing forward, looking for Xeno. Can't find the basics.
Gold Fury started out by Luminosity, 50% HP, but they drop it here. They're looking for Rafa. Shell pop. There's the taunt in, waiting for the heal. Jeff Hinla ultimate hits no one. Dimmy out of nowhere, but the Sonic Boom comes through. Yaman low, the heals have come through as well, but he's stunned, and Emilito picks up Jeff Hinla. Yaman's still low, the heals are enough for now. The snipe comes through, but Barra picks up Yaman, and now he's looking for adapting.
1v4 right now, he's trying to back off. He's got to escape. Emilito trying to chase him down. Xenotronics actually able to help Barracuda turn around. Double for him. Xeno finds one as well. It's only iRafter left alive right now at the Gold Fury. He's going to get picked off. Adapting bails out, and it's going to be LG 7-3 and a Gold Fury at 14 minutes.
But Luminosity is just keeping their aggressiveness up right now. They want to keep this lead. They want to advance it. Looking for all NRG's buffs right now. They're just doing a really good job getting a lead.
Gold Fury going to be started up here. NRG see what's going on right now. Scary D on top. Dimmy over the top. And NRG steal away the Gold Fury. Barracuda finds the first kill in the fight. Jeff Hinla pulled into the back line, allowing him to vault. And now Yaman left alone.
Barracuda's got himself a double here. They're looking for more blood here. Luminosity Mask in the mid lane, but no. NRG disengaged beautifully with their 2 kills there for the price of a Gold Fury.
Luminosity is going to be able to seize this down, or they're actually going to go to the fire giant now. But Luminosity didn't have to lose that goal free. They could have reset it and got the same amount of kills.
To have the damage here with Master and Barracuda. NRG don't really know what's going on. It's under 25% HP. Dimmy coming in. NRG stealing. Dinatronics gets Dimmy. A Barracuda picks up Adapting, but the Fire Giant is stolen away by NRG Esports. Emilito, though, the only one with the buff.
Once again, Luminosity could have gotten that objective as well. If they just notice the actives, go for them instead of staying on that objective. They don't have any hawk. They have no secure. Go for the enemies, then go for the objective.
Really good job right now by LG. This actually, it almost doesn't even matter because two players got picked up there, they're able to take this tier 2 for free. Sonic Boom straight to the back line, right on top of Yaman. Mass looking to fight. He's taking the Phoenix though, and he's got to get out.
Just Scary D, dazzling offensive, stuns out 2. Middle Phoenix falls, LG disengage. NRG though, chasing them back down the mid lane. Heals come through from Jeff Hindler. NRG need to be careful here that Luminosity don't turn around.
Dimmy and Adapting got picked up, allowing those fire minions to go through after the Phoenix was picked up.
Oh, Scary D pulled in there by Adapting. A lot of damage coming through from Yaman. Fireside to the air. Dimmy goes through as well. Knock up from Jeff Hindler, keeps his team alive. Mask in the backline, wreaking havoc. Xenotronics picks up Dimmy as well. Mask going ham here in the backline. Oh my goodness, the damage there is filthy.
And Mask is doing so much work in these fights. He's going through the back line, trying to kill everybody. I really like the call for Luminosity, sieging this down. They have the perfect siege comp. They have a Mercury, they have a Nuad, they have heals. They have everything they need to siege.
22 minutes in, 13-3, LG with an 8,000 gold lead. 2 Phoenixes down. They have been playing so well, and just think, I mean, the start of this game was Xenotronics getting invaded, getting picked off for first blood.
Keep up with the farm. Keep up with everything, and that's the reason why they're doing good right now.
1,130 crit right now. Okay, Mass. Swinging pretty hard. That's probably Yaman's entire health pool.
Oh, he caught Rafa there at the longest range possible. Sprint comes through from the support of NRG, but Scary D's chasing him down. Dazzling offensive comes through. Oh, the crit's there, but he doesn't quite pick up the kill onto Rafa yet. The turtle form comes through. LG just chasing away Rafa so they can pick up this tower on the right-hand side. There's some split push coming through the middle from NRG.
NRG realizes they are done for this game. They're trying to get some gold in, but Luminosity is just going to run to the base.
LG could win this. Yeah, NRG have to back. You can see them all backing right now. Mast, look at Mast. Mast is ready. This has been probably the one tournament where we've seen teams so anxious to win. Eager last set we saw it. We saw it from Obey as well, where teams just really want to try and force it, and it has turned against them in a lot of situations. Jeff Hindler caught there. It's going to be trouble for him. There's no one left around him. He just kind of backed a little bit late, but the route actually, he's going to keep running and Adapting here, trying to cut him off. But look at this. Every one of NRG members committing so much. Yaman's ult, Imolito's ult, so much invested into killing him.
Even though he was alone, they had to use so much to kill him. That just shows how far ahead Luminosity is. They have 3 Phoenixes down, they're so far ahead, and NRG doesn't even have the late game. At this point, NRG is over.
And you can see the fire waves on the right-hand side. NRG, I mean, if they invest in this, they need to be careful, but it's already down. Dimmy doesn't even know. He's got to blink away. Mass charging Sonic Boom. Looking for Dimmy here, who's still hanging around.
Blinked into special delivery. Jeff Hindler gets the pull. Dimmy getting bursted down here. No chance to get away. Mars picks up the kill onto Dimmy, and now Luminosity looking for the middle Phoenix and looking for the end.
Luminosity looking so good against NRG. I don't know what happened to them, but they're doing so good right now.
LG come into this as the 4th seed in North America. They required another team to get them to the Smite World Championship. And in the semifinals against the defending world champions, Barracuda, Jeff Hindler, Mask, Dino, Scary D take game 1.
In the group stage and in the quarterfinals, we've been talking about Barracuda, we've been talking about Jeff Hindler, but this game, Mask really showed what he could do up against the best jungle in the world, Adapting.
Upset in game number 1 here in the second semifinal. Analysts, take us through it.
18 games, folks. That was the streak that NRG had. The streak is over. LG have defeated NRG in game 1. Still not over yet. This is the best of 5, folks. Welcome back to the Analyst Desk. Guys, what the hell did we just see?
We saw Luminosity just manhandle NRG Esports.
They played so incredibly well, and NRG actually had a bit of a lead at the start. It went to the last time we saw NRG throw even the tiniest of leads.
They pick Rat first here. Do they go for Xingwei now? Or do they wait it out? Oh, there we
They're
go.
hovering it.
Oh, man, it looks like your
Oh.
boy's kind of learning a little something here.
It's like you know Smite.
I can't believe that they didn't ban out the Jingwei, honestly. This is one of those things
They're
where
confident
NRG,
maybe against it.
NRG is saying, hey, we can deal with Barracuda's Jingwei, and I haven't seen that proven yet from any team.
It's impressive to go from a point where you literally have 102-degree fever in the previous 2 days to now beating
You're like
NRG.
dying.
And yeah, you're like practically dying, and now you beat the NRG esports team that had an 18-game winning streak. So you mix more offense with defense. Fenrir is going to be able to go ham, and when adapting goes ham, you need ways to bail him out. So you have the Giannis portals, you have the Geb shield. Alpoash being hovered over by Luminosity. This has to be trolled.
The troll Alpoash hover. If they pick it, then my Smite knowledge is going out the window. Anubis picks, Alpoash picks in the semifinals. Once again, going back to the Nuwa. Boo! I like the idea. Xenotronics, you know what? Use your ultimate, give us a lot of damage, bring us some CC, stay in the back, and please don't die. I would love to see the Bacchus pick come out for Jeff Hindla. Jeff made that character famous.
Here we
And
go.
we're going to see him break it out. Absolutely great.
But now on the flip side, NRG, they're still sticking to a more offensive style. Now having Bologna and the Kronos, and look at that glorious beard.
Oh, man, I'm a verklempt right now. Jeez Louise, look at that. So let's go. Does LG go up 2-0, or do we see the defending champions come back?
I think I like the Giannis and the Gep here to allow adapting to be really aggressive.
I really like the LG draft here, but NRG losing 2 games in a row, that kind
Unheard
of
of.
sounds silly.
Unheard of.
All right, guys. Well, you heard it from the desk. Now let's go ahead and hear it from our casters. Guys, game number 2 underway. Get all excited in the crowd. It's electric. And send it away to the casters.
It's the LG already grouped up. NRG know this is happening, though.
They're looking just to defend their own buffs here, really, but NRG looking to invade. 3 men of NRG over on the right-hand side.
LG knows this is happening, so they're going straight away from them, but Rafa is actually spotting them out. He's going back to the blue buff to try to stop this. This is really good.
Raffer only has Shell, though, and no Wrath on the side of LG. Raffer's by himself. Mass taking a lot of damage right now. But Raffer's a Gavin alone, but at the very least, he's bought a lot of time. You can see adapting, picks up that speed buff on the top side and rotating over.
Has not alone for long. Here comes adapting. Here comes Dimmy. Jump down the stun. Mars wants to burn the purification. Rafa picks up the first blood. Failed invade.
They ran Zeus, but the exact same style.
Adapting, jumping towards Xenotronics. There's the Ragnarok. Actually managed to get Mars, who's only level 3. No purification available. Actually just uses it then through space and time.
Great
excellent
block.
knock up there from Jeff. But adapting, going in. Yaman picks up the kill.
And great presence of mind from adapting there. You saw him jump forward ultimate and immediately turn his attention over to Mast, whose relic wasn't up. He had used it. That was immaculate timing. His mass purification were coming up in just like 3 or 4 seconds.
NRG yet again going for the speed buff invade with Scaredy so low. You know, they're going to have the numbers advantage here.
Ooh, Emilito versus Barracuda knocks up Barracuda. Perfect sanctuary. Barracuda not going to go aggressive. Emilito rewinds, gets his full health bar.
Space of time comes out. Jeff Hindler knocks up one. No pull in there though from Mars. He was just out of range. But here comes Scary D. Another knock up. Ragnarok comes through from adapting. Forced to jump away with the stone shield. Scary D going in here. Fire shards up in the sky. Not enough damage yet from Xenotronics.
Jeff needs to be a little bit careful. He's low, but Raffer had already used rollout. He's caught in the middle of 3, and LG back on the board.
Great ultimate there from Mars. He didn't use it there for the pull-in, but he used it there for the steroid that you get off of that ultimate.
He's done a great job so far this tournament, and again, that comfort like you mentioned.
Scary D up into the sky here, just barely managing to get away from the damage of adapting in Dimmy. And my question is how Dimmy actually perfect ultimate, the bludgeon just off the mark.
Scary
He's looking for the kill from Scary D. Scary D baiting here, tower shots coming through. Adapting here though does have the tank boots to let him tank this tower up. Scary D, no way he gets out of this one.
Look at this, no, speed buff on adapting here, but the big thing is that we see Master rotating over, just not there in time, unfortunately. Great job though by Scary D, buying so much time, just doesn't work out in the end. Speed buff going to be started here. Mask needs one more hit to secure it. Through space and time, hits Mask. Speed buff has already been secured, but adapting to the back. He's knocked up immediately, pulled back in. Mask still alive, 1 health, and it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade.
Xenotronics gets one. Dimmy goes in with the Eagles rally. Scary D chasing him out. Stuns him out. No other stun comes through. The Wrath stun there from Dimmy stops all 4 of LG. Barracuda knock up. Barracuda auto attacks. No, Dimmy's still alive, but Scary D grabs the kill.
And there we go. There's the early rotation coming up from Barracuda. This is the way Luminosity is going to get back into this game. NRG got to be careful. Barracuda have been playing lights out this tournament, and if they give him this lead, he will destroy everybody.
Gold Fury started up here by NRG, but Jeff Hindler's staring them straight in the face. Barracuda around the side, showing his face as well. Scary D using that ultimate, doesn't find a target. Here's a through space and time from Yaman. Adapting, comes through the portal, jumps forward, and now NRG starting up the Gold Fury yet again.
Through space and time. It's been wasted right now, so no disengage for NRG if this goes poorly. Both teams have Rapper. Great Cataclysm gonna find two, and NRG do secure the Gold Fury, but the fight's raging on.
Jeff Hindler under 50% HP. Great portal there from Yaman to get his team out. Mars jumping in there. Roma Invicta from Dimmy is going to get himself away. Fantastic disengage from NRG.
They're looking to siege this tower down. I think they can easily do it. All of Luminosity are poked out, but they are going to stay.
No healing on either team right now. Jump forward from Jeff Hindler. Intoxicate onto 3. Yaman from the side. Oh. Time. Barracuda airstrikes away, and Scary D down on top. Finds Rapper. Here comes Xenotronic. Doing a lot of damage. Yaman barely able to get out. Scary D looking for the chase, though, going to turn his attention over to Dimmy and mid.
The Sanctuary ran out just as the Fire Shards landed. Unfortunately, not enough damage for Xenotronics. Dimmy low, Dimmy dead. Scary D with the kill there, and now Luminosity looking for the tower.
Emilito has no mana. He can't get away the portal, but he's not ready for it. Body block by Scary D comes in as well.
And this fight is on the shoulder of Jeff Hindler. Getting that 2-man jump, getting the 4-man ultimate, getting all the early damage, making it easy.
He's gonna find him. Scary D in the jungle.
Luminosity Gaming here, coming back against the world champions NRG Esports, and they're taking the tier 1 tower in mid. They're looking for the tier 2 as well. Scary D, my goodness, 4, 1, and 3. Where has this been all split?
Xenotronics, he comes in, he never played in the SPL before, joins this squad. Scary D, really rough start to the SPL, but the best performance we've ever seen from him on the world stage.
Adapting jumps in. Jeff Hindler taken to about 50% HP. They're Adapting chasing after him with the Ragnarok through space and time, just off the mark there. But Jeff Hindler's in a lot of trouble here. Unstable Vortex doesn't land. Cataclysm comes through. Jeff Hindler portal. Jeff Hindler dead to Yaman. But Mars is here. Dimmy with the Eagles rally. Mars trying to run away. Jumps down there. Adapting just off the mark. Scary D gets another kill. Up into the tree he goes, and he's going to run away.
What? Unbelievable.
Scary D just turning up once again is because they're underestimating Xenotronic, but right now he's doing so much for the team.
And someone that's not doing a lot this game is Adapting. Emilito here, forced to rewind by Barracuda. Barra trying to take the 1v1, stunned out, but uses the airstrike to avoid it. Through space and time comes through, but Barracuda rotating around the backside of this. Here's Scary D. Unstable Vortex land. Barracuda very low here. Here comes Cataclysm. Barracuda portal, but great sentry. Mask pulls in Adapting. Adapting in the Ragnarok. Scary D up in the sky. Scary D comes down. Barracuda still alive, but now Eagles rally. Yaman picks up Barracuda. Mask knocked up as well. Adapting solo. Grab him up. Rebound. Knock up. Scary D picks up the kill onto Adapting.
Dimmy finds Mask, and now LG on full retreat. NRG are winning this fight, and they're chasing deep. Rapper blinks into the back line, trying to body block. Emilito looking for Jeff. He's stunned out, but he's not the target. Scary D deep in, but a great depth shield gonna help get Dimmy out. Scary D does get picked up. NRG find 3.
Gold Fury started up here by Luminosity, blinking for another. Into the knockup, but Cataclysm's onto 2. Unstable Vortex lands onto 2 members here. Emilito coming around the side, but Jeff Hindler knocked up into Mars. Ragnarok comes through. Barracuda gets a kill, and it looks like Dimmy's coming in as well. Dimmy gets a kill onto Mars. Scary D gets Adapting.
Yaman by himself, though. Pops his Sanctuary, trying to buy some time. Barracuda needs one more hit. Emilito trades out as well. Barra 1v3, now on the retreat, but he's got Scary D in tow, who dashes forward, looks for the stun on Emilito. Just trying to disengage now.
Oh, Dimmy fighting 1v2 here, might be in a little bit of trouble. The disarm doesn't land. There is the bludgeon. Barracuda, another kill. Emilito being forced back here. Barracuda knocks himself up, dashes forward, just avoids the stun here. Explosive bolts, can he find the kill here? The crits are coming through. Emilito just running right. Xenotronic with the Shining Metal gets the kill.
That's two times there through the wall. The Shining Metal doing so much work.
I think Refa should have waited a little bit and then blinked in.
And we really saw that the disruption you were talking about, that Wheelix's ultimate causes Adonis when he pulled in Adapting.
Oh, Rapper, what in the world by himself? Okay. Picked off at the Fire Giant, just trying to counter ward. That's always dangerous. Barracuda, though, gets hit by that through space and time. This is going to make it hard for LG to stick on this Fire Giant. And you can see Adapting looking for it, but pulled back in. Brutalized, but it misses. Now Adapting trying to run away, but Scary D's going to chase him down. Barracuda finds the kill. LG 16-10, still surrounding FG.
There should be a free fire giant here because Yaman doesn't have the through space and time. Dimmy's coming through now. He does have his Wrath online. Eagles Rally is available as well, but the fire giant already too low for Dimmy to even get the steal. Luminosity take the fire giant.
He's bottom of the player damage. Jeff Hinla has more damage than adapting at 27 minutes into the game. The Sex Tank has been rolling through SWC right now. This game, though, it's definitely not over for NRG. They've been doing a great job of, honestly, they've been even for most of the time. Rapper, though, trying to stop this gold.
Gets a 3-man cataclysm, 2-man knockup.
Dimmy
there, Eagles Rally. Dimmy gets the kill on the mark. Xenotronics in a lot of trouble. Emelito picks up the kill onto Xeno. Jeff Hinla nowhere to run, stunned out. Yaman picks up the kill. A good couple of returns for NRG.
And this has come down to, first of all, NRG gets the perfect engage, but Luminosity hadn't backed. They needed to back before they could do that. NRG had all ults up, they had everything, they got the perfect engage, and they just got all the damage off.
And this is also the perfect position to end up in. They kill 3, they force 1 back. Right there, they're going to be able to grab 2 towers, head straight to the Phoenix, and it's Barracuda and Scary D left alive to defend this. They almost might want to give it up at this point.
Scary D jumping in, gets a knockup. Actually, Xenotronics immunes it there. Emelito rewinds as well. They still get the left-hand side Phoenix. Energy with a re-engage.
NRG realizes that the left side is pushing in. Luminosity have to defend that, and they leave the tower. There we go.
And you can see that Phoenix about to respawn, but the timing still in favor of NRG. Fire Giant there. There's still one more wave of fire minions for Scary D. Oh, look at this, it's a bait.
There's a purification for Barracuda through space inside. Lands, he's forced to airstrike away. Jeff Hinla jumping as well. Dimmy there with the Eagles Rally. Jeff Hinla in some trouble here. Dimmy, though, excellent use of the stun there from Xenotronics. Adapting around the backside. Picks up Jeff Hinla. Unstable Vortex land. Jeff in a lot of trouble here. Jeff's gonna fall down.
Scary D gotta get out there. You can see 3 members of LG right in their middle. Phoenix. Barracuda's back as well. Energy not even looking at the Fire Giant. They're gonna go straight here trying to knock this down, and Firewind Minion's gonna be coming through the mid very shortly. Left Phoenix very weak and it's going to get picked up, and here comes Scary D jumping down to the back line. Emelito on adapting, looking for Barracuda, who's still alive. He actually dashes away. Xenotronics ult going to do a good amount of damage onto Energy, but the damage is done. Ooh. Energy, they don't have to force this. If they just sit here and make sure LG sits in this area, Fire Minions are going to start pouring into that base, and someone will have to deal with them to defend the Titan.
Jeff bouncing in there onto Iraf, and no ultimate there. There's a bait to force out any relic. Scary D in the Fire Giant pit. Gonna back away. Luminosity hanging around here. As you mentioned, Fireman is starting to force some pressure on the left-hand side.
Knock up from Affer. He is caught by himself, though. Gonna get stunned out. Shields himself as Dimmy goes to zone the backline. Through space and time, hits Mass, and he's in trouble. Scary D jumps down, but Barracuda pulled into all of NRG and picked off.
Iraf are very low here, but Luminosity, they don't have their carry. They don't have Barracuda here. They're going to lose this fight. Scary D running away, but adapting over the wall. Adapting, chasing down Scary D. The Wrath is enough. Yaman, though, around the side. Ooh, Xenotronics just up in the air in time. Jeff Hinla falls down to Emelito. Yaman picks up Xenotronics. Mars, the only one left on the right-hand side of the map. Scary D about to fall down. Mars falls down. Scary D falls down. And NRG just leaving the Phoenix alone. They're going to take game number 2.
Right, Luminosity, which was just way too focused on taking that fight. Just defend your Phoenixes, let them get the Fire Giant, and try to get a good fight.
Such a great turnaround there from Energy. The pace from about the midpoint of the game was just dictated by Luminosity, but Energy, all it needed was one fight at that Gold Fury to turn it around.
Despite getting the Fire Giant earlier on, it didn't matter. Energy was doing such a good job capitalizing on any single opportunity, and like you mentioned before, it's very difficult to beat Energy 2 games in a row.
Yeah, once you have, you know, you got to win the first game against Energy because they are a team that will come back, and they're going to come back hard. Like you said, Golden Boy, you have to play so perfect against Energy in order to take the win, and it's hard to play 100% every single game.
All right, so let's go ahead and shift ourselves to game 3. We're guaranteed a game 4, folks, so plenty more Smite coming at you, which is always exciting. This has been an incredible series. It shows NRG's resilience more than anything else, and why this team has been so dominant throughout the season. But now, as we get ready for game number 3 between Luminosity and NRG.
A great late game Hunter option.
Ramba, one of the strongest characters really throughout the game. He's one of the most evenly distributed characters. Has early game lane clear, great mid game fights, and one of the best late game hyper carries.
I don't think the Morgan's out yet, so that's a correction there, folks. It's actually Fenrir for NRG. All right, folks, here we go. It's time for game number 3. It's a lot on the line. Who will go up 2-1 in the series? It's time to send it over to your commentators. Take it away.
They shouldn't have been here overall, but they deserve it.
For
From
how
what
they
we've
played.
seen here at Worlds, they absolutely deserve it. And just be able to play up against a team like NRG, even if they don't go to the finals, they've still done a great job so far.
Yeah, I mean, 5 members. You can see the invade on the left-hand side. This is going to allow NRG to get a ton of free farm on the left. Also, they're not going to be able to soak up that first wave unless they rotate quicker.
Jeff Finley with a red buff is scary. He might be on a Terror, but he's got a red buff.
Right now, Luminosity is leaving all the right side. That's gonna be.
Yeah, just look at this. There's the teleport. Trix is so triggered. He's like, they're gonna lose so much, but actually, Scary D does manage to teleport in. This is an interesting strategy. Not anything we've seen just yet. This is something that LG clearly had planned. And Barracuda taking this boxing match against Demolito.
He's over in the solo side. Dimmy taking some damage here, but he's gonna be all right with this. He's fighting 2v1.
Big rotation. Dimmy 2-man taunt. Adapting jumps over. Scary D trying to send out members. Does get a 3-man stun, allowing Jeff Hinla to get away. Scary D's pinned out, but NRG can't chase him.
But he forces the ult from Rafa.
Yeah, so mass whip, but Rafa burns his ult anyway. Scary D again going aggressive on Dimmy, but it's adapting around the corner. Silence out of the Brutalize, but there's the ultimate. And Xenotronics Fire Shard's not going to be enough to answer back to Dimmy.
Yeah, for NRG, they need to shut down the Xenotronic this time. And now when he's beaten down, they should do that.
Oh, Jeff Hinla going to be caught out here. Soaks up the Soul Ultimate. It's another kill for NRG. 2 members of LG rotating in. Mask just off the mark, trying to get that knock up onto Adapting, who gets stunned out when he jumps forward. Raffer, quick reaction time on the Scarab's Blessing. 1 ult to the sky, 2 shots, looking for the 3rd. Baron needs it, Adapting over the wall.
It should be free here for NRG, but LG want to contest. Scary D round the backside. Gold Fury still being tanked up here by Dimmy. In goes Adapting, stuns out Barracuda. NRG gets a Gold Fury. Scary D chunked to half HP. Snipe comes through from Yaman, but only hits Mars. Revive onto Dimmy. He doesn't even need it. It's just used to get away. Jeff Hinla falls to Adapting. He's chasing down Scary D. Nowhere to run to for Scary D. Oh, the beam through the wall just off the mark.
In the early portions, Mask. Oh, Rapper by himself, 1v2 right now, was just trying to steal the way from Dimmy. Dimmy was trying to back, but now he's going to rotate over, trying to help out his support. Rapper, oh, the knock-up. He should get picked up, though, eventually. 2-man root. Yo, there's no way.
Scary,
There's
please.
no way. There it is. Okay. All right. A little bit worried there.
And I love this from NRG. 5-man grouping up right now.
Yes.
Milito is huge. They have the Rahil. This is a perfect call.
Luminosity, all 5 ults up. I'm assuming they're going to defend this tier 2. Scary D rotating in from behind. Adapting, jumps to the back line, but he's got to escape out of the tower. Scary D dazzling offense, stuns out too. Luminosity pushing forward. Yaman's all completely whiffed. Soul's ultimate doing so much damage to Jeff Hinla. He's going to be the first picked off.
Oh, Dimmy's got himself a double kill here. Mars forced to run away. Adapting around the side. Barracuda blocks the damage for his solo laner, but the heals coming out from Yaman are enough to get his team back under this tower. Barra up in the sky. No, he's not. Denied by Adapting.
Oh, to the sky goes Mask. Going to find a knock-up onto Dimmy. Dimmy does have his ultimate. He's going to find a taunt. No, it got interrupted trying to get a heal, and actually a great job there zoning out. He needs the heal. He's got the Kepri revive, and he is off of those fire shards. Gets pulled back to his back line.
Mars hunting for another kill here. Rafa in a little bit of trouble. Fire Giant actually doing damage to him. Rafa so much trouble. He dashes away. Scary D should get killed. Mars got knocked up. Scary D forced to drop the kill. Barracuda, though, picks up Dimmy.
I mean, the Weekly Curse is a great pickup overall. They need that anti-healing whenever NRG falls back.
I love that from Rafa there, just rolling the stun over his teammates. Mars jumps in, gets 2. Here comes Barracuda, but a great taunt from Dimmy prevents the damage coming through to his teammates.
And this is, oh, actually, TP coming in from behind by Scary D, but he was right on top of a ward, so NRG expected this. Rom to the sky, the focus is onto Yaman, but Yaman out of range of Barracuda's ultimate. Now LG turning their attention, but Scary D way too deep. He gets picked off. Jeff Hinla very low, Adapting finds a kill.
The Brutalized picks up Jeff there. Mars forced to run away. Barracuda and Xenotronics as well. Stun there from Adapting. Barra in some trouble. Purification. Force and now NRG looking for the tier 2 tower in the mid. Rafa wants to kill onto Barra. Plucks him in. There's the Celestial Beam from Yaman. Enough to pick up Barracuda.
They've always been that pick with the Finra. He'd be able to go in and then get the Finra out and pick someone out.
NRG here looking for Jeff Hinla. He's only level 12. Stunned in place by Adapting and rooted by Dimmy as well. No chance there for Jeff as Emilito picks up the kill. Mars gets a 4-man knock-up here, but the healing coming through from Yaman, and there's no damage here from LG. Dimmy actually takes a lot of poke, but heals himself back up.
Look at this sustain. This is absurd from NRG. Not only the raw heals, but Khepri hasn't even used his ult just yet. LG do manage to hold right now, but they're not going to be able to heal up. And LG know this. You see, they're trying to use this Amaterasu movement speed aura, but the second the heal goes down, LG know they lose their chance to take another initiation. Mid Phoenix has respawned. NRG grouped up right now, adapting on the left-hand side, and that's going to be annoying. LG have to look at two different directions right now. Barracuda pinned, knocked up, adapting to the back as well. The focus is on to Scary D. He doesn't have a chance to do anything. Dimmy finds Masked as well, and now running away, adapting a three-man stun, a double kill. Xenotronics takes to the sky. Yaman finds the fourth. Only Xeno left alive, and NRG is going to go up 2-1.
And finally, we see the adapting we wanted to see. The big carry. This game has been all about the picks, and he definitely did it.
It's just an absolutely incredible performance there out of the jungle of adapting. Same god, totally different playstyle. We said as well, Emilito having that much pressure in that lane, basically neutralizing the impact Barracuda could have.
And Barracuda has been so critical for not only Luminosity this tournament, but Luminosity this season. The team has really developed to play around him. I mean, when he was back on Cloud9 last year, Barracuda was just a piece of the puzzle. Now he is the centerpiece of this team. And if he's dealt with and no one else can go off, especially because Mass had a really rough start, I think, to the game, missing a few ultimates, LG just collapsed.
This has been a series thus far. NRG, man, they are showing why they are the defending world champions with that play. Well, that was a tough loss for LG, who are one step away from being eliminated out of this one. But now they look to face off against their greatest challenge, which is winning 2 games straight against the world champions, NRG.
It's difficult to win 1 game, let alone win 2 additional games, let alone win those 2 games in a row. How do you expect Luminosity to bounce back after double losses?
At this point, I think they need to kind of pull out a strategy that NRG's not familiar with. I mean, we know that when you make that one itty-bitty mistake against NRG, everything starts to crumble apart. So I'd like to see them try to do not necessarily a crazy strat, but a different strat that just throws NRG off their game, so they have to take a while to recover to be like, oh, okay, because our buff timers are on wrong timers, and the mid timers, and the gold fury's already down, something like that.
All right, well, here we go, folks. Game 4, Luminosity. This is do or die, backs against the wall for NRG, an opportunity to repeat history. And I'm so excited if we get to see this again. Yes, we get the Mercury. How much of an impact this can have. This was huge for them in Game 1.
It was the key to their success in Game 1, actually. Mass was just on fire with this Mercury. He dove the backline, and on top of this, it was Scary D's Amaterasu to pair it by it. You know, we saw just how much damage that combo had. Now, the fact that Mercury, Amaterasu, Sylvanas was picked, that means NRG had the opportunity to ban away a very safe mid-god for Xenotronics.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it so many times. Their whole objective was just, hey, just go ahead and blow people up. Don't die, Xeno. And they took that comfort away from Xeno. He's been playing him the whole time, but there goes the Fenrir ban, and that was really smart because of how devastating Fenrir was last game from adapting.
I love when you start to get this far into a series because you start to see those target bans come out, the shots. We have the new WA ban saying, Xeno, you gotta play something else. We haven't seen you on anything else. Put the pressure on him. Adapting, you only can win on Fenrir? All right, no more Fenrir for you.
Well, now NRG sticking to their guns with this very sustained, resilient-oriented composition. They had the Raw Khepri last game. Now they're switching it up to the Raw and the Geb.
Oh,
now
boy.
Scylla being hovered over for Luminosity. This will pair very well because there's a lot of burst damage in the late game between the Mercury and the Scylla.
I love the Scylla pick. I don't know if Xenotronics on Scylla is the safest idea, but man, I love giving him the opportunity to carry.
Guys, this was an interesting draft. It started off exactly the same as what we've seen in the past, but we got to see the Mercury come back. We got to see the Amaterasu return. This is, it looks good for LG. Still Razin, that's scary. And Geb as well, another great Guardian. I mean, honestly, I don't know where this can go, but NRG, they've been playing lights out.
Thor. Thor is my only response to both of these drafts. I gotta give it to NRG.
NRG has one of the best drafts I've seen this entire tournament. It's going NRG.
All right, will NRG go to the grand finals, or can LG fight back for game number 5? Let's go ahead, send it over to our commentators.
It's all on the line here. This is for your shot to go to the grand finals and face off against Obey Alliance. And what an experience that'd be for NRG going up against their scrim partners. It must be really hard for you, Trix, to see supports getting buffs when your team never lets you get them.
Oh yeah, I wish it was me.
Barracuda here.
Just a couple more seconds. Barra gonna throw in a couple more shots. Not going to be able to get the kill just yet, but Barracuda, he really wants to fight this. He's not going to be able to have the damage. You can see just Soul able to heal up just a little bit off her one.
And last time it was Emilito bullying Barracuda out. This time it is Barracuda. If he gets that early lead as he did in game 1 and 2, that could really be good for Luminosity.
Left lane adapting here around the back, looking for Barracuda. There's the Berserker's Barrage. Does he have his wall available? He does. Double tap. Lands here. Barracuda taking some damage. The wall disappears. Barracuda might fall down in a second. Emilito adapting picks up the kill with the in-hand.
Adapting just so good on that for waiting with his wall so he can lock him off and then getting Emilito up there, getting the damage in and getting that first blood. So good.
Oh, right now, Gold Fury going to be started up by NRG. Jeff Hinless spots it out. He's going to rotate in, and Barracuda cutting off. Sonic Boom, Mask finds 3. Rapper on the retreat. Barra rolls 4. I'm a Monster connects onto Rapper. Barracuda cleans him up. Emilito punt, but adapting down on top of 3.
Mask gets the kill there onto Emilito, adapting, forced to run away, teleports, and now LG can look towards his Gold Fury. Dimmy has rotated in. Scary D coming around the backside as well. Yaman doesn't have his snipe available. It was used in that fight. There's the sustain from Jeff Hindler as well. NRG looking to contest this Gold Fury away from Luminosity.
And Mask with that 3-0. Insane.
Rap is online right now. Oh, they baited. Dimmy going to be knocked up. Locked in place.
Goodness.
Jeff gets the kill.
Luminosity does have the sustain from Jeff Hindler, so they can just keep baiting this, but they are going to give it up. NRG, it's a good call.
Just channeling that ultimate, not going to execute it just yet. Right-hand side, Scary D looking for the solo kill here onto Dimmy. Dimmy, his heal is not available. Scary D choosing not to go for the kill.
Not enough, just not ability timers right now. You can see 2 more seconds on that stance switch and on the shield here. Still going to be looking for, just short. Jeff was around the corner as well, and you could see just a little, Crush just over the wall too.
I mean, right now, NRG just gonna have to look for the Mask ult, basically setting everything up for them. So if they see them out of position on NRG side, he will ult in.
Scary D using the dazzling offensive here, just stunning at Dimmy. Saving his life, Mask with the Sonic Boom out of the nowhere. Dimmy falls down.
And there we go, there's Mask ult setting it up. Basically, Scary D just bullying 2 people and Mask coming in, cleaning up. Really good play.
Luminosity here starting up the Gold Fury. Let's take a listen in with them as they try to take this objective.
I have a heal on 2.
Where's Thor at?
You have Rich on. You're like mid. Can we help Bear? Nice. All the shit. Trying to get you.
Careful. I think you're fine. Erlong's chasing right behind you. He's zoom. He can't catch.
Okay, fight now. That was an okay fight. That was 1 for 1. Or 2 for 2.
And Mass just going to be stealing away this blue buff for the rest of his team. Focuses on the speed. Scary D working on it as Jeff Hindler zones out. Xenotronics around the corner, gets tapped by that ultimate. Jeff Hindler pulls one in. He's got a 2-man knockup. Sonic Boom connects.
Yaman here, healing himself up. Trying to peel away from Scary D. Scary D caught in a little bit of awkward situation. Knocked up, walled off, knocked up yet again. But Scary should be fine to get away. He dashes away between the eye of a needle between the members of NRG, and he's going to be able to get away.
This is a great bridge into the mid game where he's going to be doing more damage instead of investing into the big item.
Barracuda trading 1v1 here with Emilito. Rafa blinks in, but the purification for Barra is good. Up in the sky, adapting, he's looking for Barracuda, who's isolated by himself, but adapting, no of his team members are around. Crashes down onto 2, crashes down onto Mask, gets the wall. He's looking to fight Mask here, who's forced to dash away. Sonic Boom being charged as well, in case adapting can catch up.
Okay. Forced to blink there, but there's the hammer and there's Imam. Oh no! They completely whiffed! Jeff Hindler pulls adapting out of Xenotronics.
Adapting did have Aegis, so I think he would have Aegis'd anyways, but still just such a miscommunication right there.
And that's, again, going back to those invades on the right-hand side. Barracuda by himself going to get knocked up by the Soul Ultimate. Buying time with his Sanctuary, but that Relic's wasted.
Right. This definitely comes down to how Barracuda's going to do, but they are going to look for the Gold Fury now.
And you can see Scary D TPing in, looking to stun out Rapper, wasting dazzling offense on a get. Could be worrying and adapting to the sky. Lands on the backline, but a 4-man ult from Jeff Hindler, and LG's pushing forward.
Let's listen in with NRG as they try to defend this Gold Fury.
Keep going. I got crippled. Watch out, aim is at the back, aim is at the back.
Okay, backing off.
Hold no.
Backing off.
I have ult still, I have ult.
Give me one to them.
Hey, touch your belt, touch your belt, touch your belt. Good job, thank you. I've got ult at red. Fine. Backing. Still us there. Oh, thank you. I'm dead though, I think. Yeah.
You don't dash.
I'm dead.
Amy dash.
That's fine.
I'm okay.
I'm on the way. Come from base.
Grab
That's
the TP's
TP's
now.
down. That TP's down. You got TP, didn't you? Back to back. No, I don't. Run red. They did red. I'm still a dash. I'm coming for him. Does he have that?
Yeah? No.
Oh, she's so fucking close.
Yeah,
Get out, middle. Still is to the right. She's gonna dash you. I'm coming. I can pick for you. I'll block the dash. Just one shot. Walner. Okay, I'm in.
I'm backing, guys. Okay. What's happening?
Careful, boys. Don't get baited. Get towers.
Calm and collected with energy in those comms you just heard there, but still, Luminosity managed to win the fight.
0 on the board right now. I really like the team fight just because of that for LG. Gold Fury started up. Great wall, Scary D. Sonic Boom, though, straight onto adapting.
Trying to get the kill there. Rafa gets a good cataclysm snipe from Yaman. Doesn't hit anyone. I'm a monster off the mark as Barracuda's already got the kill. Looking for the snipes on adapting. Hits one, hits two. Can't find the third on to Yaman, but LG turning towards now the Gold Fury.
And this just comes down to NRG being 4v5. But Demi was in the right lane. He just teleported in. I'm not sure if they're going to defend this.
It's going to be free. Adapting is in the sky, though, and he's going to whiff as LG went aggressive. NRG weren't expecting that. Jeff Hinla, 3-man knockout. Barracuda on the front line. Zeno finds one. Emilito trying to juke, but he's got 3 players around him, and it's going to be LG. 3 kills and a Gold Fury.
The call from NRG defending the Gold Fury was fine. When the Gold Fury was down, just back off. You're 4v5. There's still ultimates up from Luminosity's side. Just leave that.
Jimmy getting caught here by Mars. Flung out back into the rest of Luminosity.
Oh, no.
Barracuda with the kill.
NRG's completely falling apart, going in 1 by 1, and now they're going to be able to seek down another tower.
Xenotronics as well this game has absolutely showed up. You know, not necessarily getting a lot of kills. Caster's curse right now as he's getting caught out by Dimmy and Adapting manages to get away for now. Dimmy's still chasing him. I'm a monster forced out as well. Adapting in the sky. Xenotronics needs to be careful here. He could be collapsed on. Adapting crashes down looking for Xeno. I'm a monster lands. Xeno falls down. And there's a snipe from Yaman. Yaman picks up Mars as well. And now Energy putting this game back in their favor.
Barracuda isolated, and you can see Dimmy trying to go aggressive. Adapting from the side. Barracuda, 2 snipes. Finds Dimmy. Soul Ultimate, though, ripping through. Sanctuary on Barra. He's just trying to juke out. Looking for Yaman, using that MS. Adapting's gonna find Barra. Adapting's looking for Scary as well, surrounded by 4.
Scary D, no chance here to get away. Does have that movement speed or around him. Here comes Rafa blinking through. Scary D, can he get away?
No, he's got the MS. No, dashing away. He's got Geb chasing him, Adapting as well. Gonna close the gap there. Just trying to run away for now. Has the turnaround still. So much movement speed. The ultimate coming out. 2 hits. No way he's gonna turn
Scary
this.
D.
Nice Geb shield though. Gonna help keep Adapting alive. Scary D, he's still running around the jungle.
But Luminosity doing the one mistake you should never do when you have the Fire Giant, and that's splitting up. If they just grouped up immediately and went to the left side, they could easily have seized down. NRG found the one pick and just basically turned it around.
As LG just trying to siege, but both teams have sustained, so this is not as easy as it seems, even with Fire Giant on both Scary D and Jeff Hinla.
I'm not sure LG should commit too hard on this because right now they're not too far ahead. They only have Fire Giant on 2 people, so they're not that strong as they think they are.
LG under the tower. Jeff Hinla looks for the pull, but the wall stops him. Mars blinking through, looking for Adapting, but the purification was used.
No relics right now for Adapting. If he wants to ult into a fight, he's going to get immediately blown up by LG. You can actually see Adapting backing to base. I think he wants to finish off his Void Shield right there.
And LG was doing actually great. I'm not sure why they didn't keep sieging because they were looking for mistakes, keep staying around the tower all the time, but now they're going to turn their face to go for it.
Gold Fury.
Oh, no, LG do secure it.
There's great Cataclysm there from Rafa. Emilito uses his ultimate as well. Jeff Finland knocks up two, up in the sky, is adapting. Here's the I'm a Monster, hits the Dimmy, adapting from the sky, lands on two, but Barracuda sanctuaries away the damage, rolls in, looking for another kill, adapting very low. Emilito picks up Mars, but Scary D picks up adapting Barracuda with a snipe. Who's he looking for? It's gonna be Yaman. One shot, two shot is off the mark.
And can't find the kill, but you can see left-hand side, Dimmy running away, just distracting Luminosity. Rapper's here though with the Geb shield and Yaman in tow as well, but Scary D finds his fourth kill, and Barracuda just going to be backing off for now as Scary D forces out NRG on the left.
It's going to be interesting to see how they're going to execute it.
They still have a 6K gold lead. Oh, there's the hammer. Oh, Jeff off the mark, but he does find the pull, and a blown up.
Still no purification onto adapting, so they see that,
Fire
they
Giant.
pick and turn their face right to the Fire Giant.
Fire Giant, 50% health here. Look at the burn here from Luminosity. They get the Fire Giant, the second one of the game. Emilito's pushing in the middle lane. Yaman's in the left. It's only Dimmy here in the right. They're going to catch him out. They are. Dimmy before he can teleport back to base. There's the ultimate as well. He's not going to heal in time. Scary D gets another kill.
Look at this split push though coming out from NRG. Yaman just back, and that's going to allow NRG, or excuse me, Luminosity to siege this Phoenix.
And Luminosity don't even need Barra there. Master's got so much structure damage online with this Titan's Bane. They don't need Barracuda there. Blinking from Rafa gets a 4-man Cataclysm. Dinotronics using the crush there doesn't land, but the Phoenix already 50% health.
They just don't have the damage right now to kill anyone.
They need the soul damage.
Oh, a little bit low. Adapting's in the sky. Scary D does commit to the Phoenix, but he might get caught out. Great wall from Adapting, but it leaves a small sliver for Scary D to get out.
Scary
and
D.
now Rapper overcommits.
Scary D gets the stun of the Rafa. Barracuda with the kill. Luminosity Gaming looking for the left-hand side Phoenix. And Fire Giant and all 5 members.
With the sustain from Jeff Finland now on the Sylvanas, they're going to be able to siege this down and maybe take this game and go into a game 5.
Luminosity sieging the left-hand side Phoenix. Crush there. Doesn't land onto Emilito. 2-man knockup from Jeff Finland. Mars there with the ultimate. I'm a Monster from Dinotronics. Hits one. Yaman falls down to Mars. Left-hand side Phoenix falling down as well. Luminosity pushing into Titan Pit.
There's nothing NRG is going to be able to do to stop this. Adapting and Emilito, the last 2 left alive. All 5 members of Luminosity push forward and force a game 5 against the defending world champ.
This is insane. Both of our semifinals going to a game number 5. Unprecedented in Smite esports history.
Those two right there on the left-hand side of your screen, Masked and Scary D, have shown up. They are world-class players. They deserve to be here. They have played so well.
And right now, Luminosity is showing they don't need Barracuda to carry the game. They have Mask, they have Scary D, and they can carry the game as well.
In what could be regarded as one of the best days in the history of Smite esports, we are going to a game 5 in our second semifinal of the EU-NA doubleheader. It doesn't get any better than this. Tell your mama, watch some Smite right now because it's lit. Now, boys, we have had some amazing moments in this competition, but none better, in my opinion, than Scary D literally straight living.
I call that the great escape from Scary D. He was just being able to juke out 3 different people for almost a minute straight.
I mean, that's the Amaterasu. We see the passive, the movement speed, incredible jukes coming out from him. And I mean, Scary D, he could be the MVP of the tournament if they keep playing like this.
So I wouldn't be surprised if NRG either ban away one or both of those options.
Hey, if NRG is going to be banning out AMA, though, you're leaving something open like a Barracuda Jingwei. I don't think they're going to be opting to do that. I think they're going to be definitely looking to ban it in the second phase. So I would love to see LG pick it up in their first 3 picks. Who cares if they know you're going to do it? It's working out so well for you.
For the defending world champions, they're going to decide to take the first pick. They are going to dictate
look at
strategy
that.
for themselves. They're going to take away the Jingwei from Barracuda, fair enough, and they're probably going to go for a first pick Sylvanas of themselves, if I were to guess.
So we got this Jingwei off the table. They know that Barracuda's impact it's so hard to have the impact of a Jingwei, and so they're taking it off the table. And the AMA ban, we talked about it. I think this is a brilliant ban. We've seen Scary D just absolutely push this character to the limits.
The mobility is too much for NRG Esports to handle, it seems, let alone the dive potential in the backline. Nike yet again being banned, but the mobility taken away from Amaterasu. Now NRG gets some mobility on themselves for Giannis.
I'm actually interested why they didn't pick the Sylvanas here. We know that Jeff Hindla wants this Sylvanas over anything else. It's been such a strong pick this tournament.
And especially when you leave Terra open, obviously. You have the strategies to counter the Terra. Maybe they were thinking that Luminosity would pick the Terra themselves, but yet again, Mercury for Mask.
Hey, if there's something working, keep running it back. You've got to be playing your guys that are working against NRG, and we have seen the Sylvanas and the Mercury working today, so keep picking them.
Look how far in, this is how like meta these guys are thinking. Look how far Zeus went into this one. That's pretty absurd when you think about it.
It's interesting in best of 5 sets how it just adapts, and Thor and Sir kept being taken away from adapting.
They are really targeting out adapting here. Once again, we see the Nuwa ban come through. They were not so concerned about Xenotronic Scylla, but they do not want him back on the Nuwa.
And Demi with the tier as well. He has been known to play exceptionally well with this tier, making such powerful, impactful rotations. And with this Nemesis, we're going to see a lot of all-in potential play for adapting.
The Tsunami pick coming out for Xenotronics. This is a risky pick for all the marbles. That's a god that can really, really get farmed or feed.
This is going to be very, very interesting. All right, everyone in the arena, we need your energy. Let's get loud. It's Game 5, last semifinal of the day. Who's going to go to the Smite World Championships? North America's LG, Europe's NRG. Casters, over to you.
This has been such an incredible day of Smite. Not only Obey, you know, coming out and defeating Eager after, you know, such a rough time in the European split throughout the season, but now NRG on the back foot. And that's one thing I don't think we've talked about that much, is that NRG have been so dominant. Now the pressure is on them, and also there is a ton of momentum on LG's side.
And I mean, Luminosity looked so bad at the regionals, but now at Worlds, they stepped up.
I'm very interested to see Xenotronics on this Izanami. We know he's liked to play Hunters in that mid-roll before.
It does give a lot of early pressure having that Izanami. I'm interested to see what they want to do with it. They haven't done too good, but having that early pressure might be really good. And Scary D starting Weakening Curse, that's going to be interesting here, how the 1v1 fight is going to go, or the 3v3.
Did NRG spot out this Weakening Curse? I don't think they've seen it yet.
Because they haven't seen Scary yet.
And there's no Wrath on either side here, so this is going to be a coin flip. And there it is, the Weakening Curse. Rapper surrounded by 3, and it's going to be a 2-man Fearless. And the turnaround right now, Mask very low, trying to juke out Scary D on that front line, and LG force out NRG.
Adapting here, forced to run away between his towers. They're looking for the blue buff. Now they're looking back towards their own lane. Invade, successfully nullified.
LG can give the speed up. They got to stay around here, try to look for the fight. They have the better fight. And there we go. Jeff Hindler just forcing them away. Mask and Scary D going to the lane farming.
And Xenotronics getting the first wave in mid there, starting, and he's able to push actually Yaman out of lane, and that's going to allow for this blue buff invade. 4-way split though, so not very efficient in XP and gold.
No, but still they get the jungle, and they still have their own jungle up, so there is a lot of XP right now on the map, and they're just going to be looking for everything.
And this seems to really be the strength of the Izanami pick, is be able to force the mid pressure in and then go into your enemy's jungle, steal it all away, and your own is all left up.
But they are giving up a full wave here in middle lane, so that's gonna be a little bit rough.
For both sides, Jeff Hindla and IRAF are still level 1, just roaming around with everyone else. Scary D, though, knocked up, being chased into his own tower. We haven't seen a solo kill in quite some time this set.
Someone get that Twitter account going. Did Demi solo them? Answer is yes.
And despite getting first blood, NRG actually behind in gold right now because LG was so effective at stealing away that blue buff and the speed buff. They got mid-harpy control and fire gremlins.
Not only are NRG behind in gold, but Scary D's actually ahead, ahead in XP, even though he got first blooded.
Alrighty, blue buff has spawned here for energy and their speed buff as well. Dimmy there, knocking up Scary D into the wall, adapting there as well. There's the ultimate big baby up, but he doesn't have the healing. Dimmy gets another kill onto his lane opponent.
And that's the luck that's so scary. If Dimmy gets the Fearless and adapting all gets in, he will die instantly. And what is happening? Luminosity is actually ahead in this game, even though they gave up the first blood and the second blood.
It just seems like NRG have been running around and haven't been able to farm as efficiently as they want. Experience, they actually do have a slight lead, but not by much.
And it's going to be so interesting to see Jeff Hindler in this game. He was so strong in that Sylvanas last game. And if he does the same, it's going to be so good.
Making the rotation here to the solo lane. Big baby form used by Scary D. Dimmy caught there by the special delivery. Delivering a kill right to Scary D. Space and time was used by Yaman, adapting. About to come through the portal, but he's going to find an empty lane because his solo lane is dead. It's incredible to me how well Master's been playing in this set. You know, on the Mercury and also on his Wheelix games. We see him yet again ganking the solo lane. No ultimate available from Dimmy. Special delivery into the wall. Space and time does connect to Scary D. Yaman's coming through. Slow down there with the threshold. Waiting for the unstable vortex. Yaman, shotgun blast to the face of Mask. And now he's looking for Scary D.
Oh, Yaman got the Kepler revive. Scary D running away, but he's got no mana, no health left either. Yaman picks up a double kill. Gold Fury started up by NRG right now, and LG
they don't know.
nowhere.
Look at this.
Absolutely nowhere. LG just caught in mid and NRG sneak one away.
Luminosity have been way too focused around the right side, so they've just given up the wall control of the left side. And, well, NRG notices that, goes right for the goal for you and get it.
And again, these junglers camping the solo lane.
Mars doesn't know that Adapting's waiting around the corner here. Special delivery though onto Dimmy. Scary D gets the kill. Big baby form comes up and there's nothing Adapting can do except look on in shame.
And it doesn't even matter, yes. Adapting is there, he's ready to help, but Mass is just so fed already. They just killed him instantly.
They got the left, the right-hand one's just to spawn Scary D. Nope, just short. Oh, he's surrounded by 4 though, needs to be careful. Nice knock-up, though. Gonna make sure he gets out safely to the rest of his.
Rafa got that grip, he would probably have been dead.
This is the five-man grouping, yeah.
Here comes Emilito. Dimmy actually blinks in, finds his target there. It's Barracuda. Yeah, no, it's Xenotronics actually hit through the space of time as well. Emilito gets the kill, rewinding now. Kepri ultimate used there.
And this is one big thing about this team comp. Oh no, NRG still trying to fight, looking for Jeff Hindler, one more hit. Emilito finds it, double kill coming out for him. iRapper looking for the pluck just off the mark though.
There with the sonic boom, looking for Ivory is very low, but he's instantly blown up by Adapting. Barracuda finds Rafa, but Scary D, he's in a lot of trouble here, and it looks like he's gonna fall to Emilito.
And I mean, great out by Mass, but Dimmy just coming in with the fearless, taking them away from Rafa. So unfortunate none of his team was body blocking from him, otherwise he would have come out of this fight alive.
Another thing too about this composition from NRG is just the double lives. Not only is Adapting able to absorb so much protections, he has the shield as well, which is going to be able to keep him alive and fight, but the rewind from Emilito and the revive from Rafa, Luminosity have to burst players, and we saw them able to do it successfully in 2v1s in the solo lane, but in a big fight when Rising Dawn comes through and gives protections to NRG's entire team, they need to coordinate a little bit better. And Yaman had a really rough game last time, I think, where there didn't seem to be a lot of coordination with those raw snipes, but doing a much better job here.
Dark Portal comes through space and time is used as well, and Emilito around the back. Rafa's very low, Barracuda uses his immunity frames. The red buff though is picked up by Emilito at the end of the day.
Rafa got a really good shield off there just before he got silenced, and that made Luminosity disengage.
Dimmy teleports in, Gold Fury obviously has spawned. Scary D though into the back line as well, looking for Rafa. Rafa does have his ultimate. He's getting beat on by the big baby right now, but Jeff Hindler's caught alone. Mass to the back line, trying to help out. Rafa gets the revive. Dimmy dealing with all of LG's back line though, has already taken out one.
The support for support trade there. Barracuda in a lot of trouble. Sanctuary Force. Dimmy into the wall. Emilito picks up the kill there with a time rift, and now Dimmy's looking for Xenotronics. Emilito around the back. Scary D and Mars trying to look for Adapting here. They're looking to trade out. Scary D nearly gets the kill. Mars flicks in. She's looking for Adapting. He gets him under the tower. Xenotronics sanctuaring away the damage here. Trying desperately to live. Waiting for the rest of his teammates, and he gets over the wall.
Yaman.
Scary D nearly picks up Yaman, but the portal saves his life.
You have no dash.
Surrounded by 3. Oh, and here comes Dimmy again. He's got the fearless, unstable vortex though off the mark because of that. Master around the corner trying to help out his solo laner. This is bad though. LG all poked out. They're going to be forced back. I thought it was going to be an opportunity for NRG to look at gold, but they're just going to play it safe and take their win.
I'm looking more towards the mid lane for this game. Yaman with a 3-level lead over Xenotronics.
Both solo laners just back. We're going to see a teleport in from both teams. Oh, Mask. Nice dash though. Remember, his purification is down. Jeff, 2-man knockup, but gets Nim ulted just trying to get out right now. It's completely wasted.
There's Xenotronics here in the fight as well. Rewind. Scary D actually picks up Yaman in the backline. Barracuda's here as well. Sonic Boom from Mars. He's looking for Adapting, who uses a great shield, but Rafa's very low. Jeff Hindler's even lower because he's dead to Emilito. Rafa trying to escape. There's a Lawbringer there from Dimmy, but special delivery. Mars. Dimmy actually picks up Xeno, but Scary D gets his second kill of the fight.
These solo laners having such a big impact. Adapting, caught in the mid-camp. Has the retribution sold. Emilito in the corner. corner. He finds two. Barracuda still alive, getting caught out by Demi right now, and it's gonna be Emilito with his second.
Scary D looking for his third kill of the fight. Can he find Emilito? No, he can't. Demi keeping his ADC alive. Fearless into the wall. Scary D's not going to be able to get the kill.
Right, I feel like they need to play reactor right now.
Gold Fury being started here by LG. Demi blinks in, managed to find Barracuda. Gold Fury still leads here. Emilito doing so much damage through space and time. Hits Mars, who's 50% HP. Demi looking for Xenotronics, who teleports away. The stealth is active. Mars so
Demi.
low here. There's the Barracuda ult, adapting low, but Demi picks up Mars. Emilito gonna rewind. Barracuda nearly kills himself on adapting shield.
And right now, Scary D just trying to do everything he can, but he's 1v5. He's got to get away. Revive onto adapting. Scarab's Blessing is wasted early on in that fight. And red buff, oh, just barely secured by Barracuda. Very unfortunate in that Gold Fury pit. When NRG engaged, Barracuda actually got body blocked. Actually, hold that thought, Scary D caught out alone.
Scary D up in the big baby form. Here's Demi looking for his opponent. Two-man Fearless. Stun there from Emilito. Jeff Hinland's very low, but Scary D free heal. Barracuda chunked by Yaman. Chunked to death. Rafa picks up one. Xenotronics boxing Demi here. He's going to lose this fight. Demi picks up the kill. And now Emilito picks up Scary D. NRG starting to really snowball in this one.
I think NRG are going to start grouping up very similar to what they did in Game 2. Everything is going to be safe play from them. They have a lead. They know not to dive too deep. They're going to try and play this as slow as possible.
And NRG have no engager, so they're just going to be sieging slowly. It's going to be Demi who's going to be the engager.
Oh, Jeff Hindler pulls one in, but he's the one pulled by Demi. Half health already there by adapting. Jeff is dead by Emilito there. And Xenotronics forced to dash away. Tier 2 tower is down. Scary D pulled in there by Rafa. There's the portal from Yaman's big baby form. Not going to save the life of Scary D. And now NRG, they're pushing down the left-hand side. Space of time, Barracuda. And it's Mars as well. Adapting comes through. Mars under 50% HP. Xenotronics forces the Sanctuary there. Rafa pulls him back in. Adapting's going to get the kill.
It's only
Adapting with a double. Only Mars left up. The Titan
They're going
being
for
focused
it.
by energy. Mars, can he get the kill? No, he can't. He's going to fall down. NRG are going to the grand finals.
So much pressure on them. Look at Adapting's face. He is so pumped. Such a great game from him. NRG, I haven't seen him that excited in a long time.
Right.
LG really showed up this set.
I feel like NRG knew this was close, so they're so happy that they're winning this game and going to the grand finals.
They're going to be facing off against their scrim partners, Obey as well, in all EU finals. First time we've seen it.
4 North American teams entered the Smite World Championship. All 4 of them have been eliminated by the 2 European teams that came into this competition.
I mean, Obey is looking so good right now, so I mean, it's going to be hard for NRG as well in the grand finals here.
Shout outs to Luminosity, though. I mean, Barracuda, Jeff Hinla, both playing amazing, but Scary D, I mean, that kid had so much against him. No one gave him a chance. He really wasn't performing in that fall split. A lot of people saying he was the main issue on Luminosity, but he came and showed he deserved to be on this team. He deserved to be on this stage. Such a phenomenal performance from him.
Right, from the regionals, Luminosity came, didn't look too good, and getting such a good show versus NRG is just great.
What a game number 5. 2 best of 5 sets going all the way today. Both semifinals, absolutely incredible matches. Analysts, one last time, break it down.
What a series we had. As the sun sets in Atlanta, the sun has set on LG's run in the Smite World Championship, but it wasn't without a hard-fought battle across the board. But for the first time ever, Smite Esports has not one, but 2 great European teams that are going to be competing in the grand finals for the Smite World Championship to raise Thor's hammer. What a match we witnessed. But I first up gotta echo what the commentator said. Scary D had the match of his life. You really couldn't ask for anything more from that young man. But on the other side, though, let's just jump straight into it. Adapting with that hype at the end, you could feel the passion that he had winning this game.
The passion has never died with this man. He has just been on a tear ever since Super Regionals, honestly. You could tell, like, through his interview as well, like, he was talking about, everyone was talking about Cubo Fred at one point in time, and that was what sparked him, and we saw it right there at the end of the game, just screaming at the top of his lungs.
You can see how genuine it was. This was the first time in a long time the NRG has been challenged. I mean, they could have lost this series. And so to see his reaction of the fact that he knows that they had to play their hearts out, play their best game, and they are still the best.
Well, it's quality over quantity. The 2 European teams stand strong and made it to the finals over the 4 North American ones.
Yeah, I mean, I think it goes without saying European Smite is as strong as ever, and it is amazing to see. But you know what, though? There are a couple things about LG I do want to break down. First and foremost, I have to talk about Zeno, man. He just couldn't get anything going on the Izanami. It wasn't working at all.
Unfortunately for him, the Itsunami pick never got online. He seemed very uncomfortable with it. His build was not a good Itsunami build to begin with for the mid lane. It seemed like he kind of got thrown into that pick. Maybe he tried to throw off NRG, but it kind of threw off himself.
Yeah, we saw that the soul was always prioritized for Barracuda, so you want to try to balance the magical side of things with the physical, so maybe that's why we saw him pick that physical hunter. He's been playing it before in the past, but just not too successful, unfortunately, today compared to Yaman.
Was that a Game 5 pick there? I mean, that's what I want to know, right? Like, Game 5, it's all against the wall. Like, was that the best choice?
It could have been, depending on how they played it. If they developed a strategy to focus more on Xenotronics, assist them in the laning phase, but it didn't work out that way because of how much action there was at the beginning of the game in the solo lane.
Yeah, it certainly seemed like a pocket pick, but maybe it was something that they should have kept in the pocket.
What a day of Smite Esports we've had lined up for us here. It honestly couldn't have been better than what we witnessed. We had 2 Game 5s in our semifinals. After 2 O's straight through, we had some juicy, spicy games to deep dive into. But that's going to do it for us here at the Analyst Desk. Now, we're going to send it over to F. to close out the show.
This obviously is Raffer, captain and support of NRG. And I'm also here with Gerard, the owner. I'll ask you one question, Gerard. You obviously took a trip to come here. What does it mean as the owner of a team to see them really perform like this?
I mean, this is why we do this. These guys put in the work day in and day out, and I'm beyond proud of them. To see them do something like this is just super exciting.
Drinks on you tonight?
Damn right.
Oh yeah, dude. So, Raffer, I mean, you guys are the boots on the ground. 5 games between you and LG. You're a confident guy. Did you expect the 5 games, and do you think that it was supposed to go 5 games?
I personally expected 4, but you know, they brought it. They were really good today. I was honestly surprised. But I mean, I wasn't surprised because, of course, it was going to be a double EU finals.
So right now, I mean, you guys played out of your mind, and you said that they played very well. It's been a long time since I've heard you be really honest about that situation. So talk to me about LG. What makes them such a fierce opponent?
I couldn't really answer that one. It was such a hard match for us. I'd say we outmaneuvered them in like team fights, but I felt like we were still losing. So they must have like dominated us in like the strategic values of the match. Like even the coach came and said that, so we had to definitely change it in Game 5.
When it comes down to it, you guys are, I don't know if it's publicly known, but you guys are very hard on yourselves, and I think that's part of your success. Emilito comes off the stage and says to me, I played like, I probably can't say that word. He's the one that carried that game at the end. How does the team work within itself to keep that negativity directed in the right direction?
I mean, we all beat ourselves up after the games, unless we obviously play well, like adapting, as usual. But like Emilito said, oh, I'll play so bad, but you know he didn't. He definitely performed. Like in that Game 5, he was amazing.
So you said yourself you predicted the double EU finals. Here we are. It's actually coming down. It's you versus Obey. You've played these guys before. You're going to play them again. What do you anticipate for the finals?
I just can't wait to see the lobby afterwards. There's definitely some banter between us and Obey.
Yeah, so I'm going to ask you straight up. It's a best of 5. What's the prediction, Raffer?
I'd say 3-1 maybe to them? No, to us. Hopefully, anyway, because I want all that money.
All right, thank you very much, Raffer. That's going to do it for us here. Thank you very much for watching the Smite World Championship, and we'll see you tomorrow.